What is up, guys? Welcome to a new format. We're here on the computer. We got my webcam set up. It's a little bit of a mess behind me because we're getting ready for the move, but I wanted to talk about this video. I had this idea kind of brewing up for a little while now, even before sort of all this market booming happening, and I wanted to talk about a couple sets that I feel like have room for growth compared to some of the other Sword and Shield era sets. And so we're going to talk about these two sets, and then we're going to make three sets as comparison. And I'm leaving Evolving Skies out of this. And the reason being is because I feel like Evolving Skies is just kind of like, the bar is too high, and I don't want to compare these sets to Evolving Skies because ultimately, out of Sword and Shield, Evolving Skies clearly has the highest market value, and I just feel like this is a great entry-level set, and I don't want to throw it down, off of its feet just because it's not able to compare to Evolving Skies. I feel like there's a lot of great Sword and Shield era sets that aren't Evolving Skies, and we're going to be using those. So we'll go ahead and switch to my desktop here. So the set we're going to be looking at, one of two of the sets, is going to be Battle Styles. So Battle Styles, first thing is you might be thinking, oh, Battle Styles. I mean, I remember when I was coming back into the hobby, and the first couple of years like that I was in it, from 2020 to 2022, like everyone was just trashing on Battle Styles. And I'll be honest with you, I've come around to it a lot within the past 6 months. I feel like there's actually some really great artworks in it, this Tyranitar V being the top chase. And also, I feel like, it's the first set from Sword and Shield era to introduce alternate artworks. So you get a bunch of these awesome alt arts, and I feel like the price is not reflected at all with a lot of these compared to some other sets. Like, for example, if we look at, here's Silver Tempest, we have the Lugia V, $265 raw. We've got the Rayquaza VMAX, $82. We go over to Fusion Strike, for example. The Gengar VMAX alternate artwork being $550. The Espeon VMAX, $260. And then Lost Origin will be our other comparison as well, with the Giratina V being $500, and absolutely insane numbers for that. And I want to talk a little bit about, obviously the biggest reason I think that Battle Styles is still the price it is because it's still available on Pokemon Center website, that you can still buy a booster box for MSRP. Honestly, I know a lot of people that were probably able to get Battle Styles for, $70 to $80 a box. But I do think that, at least if you buy in right now, you're able to buy in at that Pokemon Center price, and, who knows where it will go price-wise. And I feel like the Tyranitar V has a lot of room to grow compared to some of these other sets that, Silver Tempest, for example, we just saw sold out. Here's Silver Tempest. We just saw it sold out on the Pokemon Center website within the past 6 months, and we saw that Lugia price just jump up like crazy from all the way basically around the same price as the booster box, all the way to what it is now, being worth actually close to $300 actually compared to some of these last sold. So I feel like Battle Styles is one set that has room for growth. I think that there's a lot of great artworks. It has the alternate artworks, the first alt arts, and that Tyranitar V I think could be a really solid chase. And also the pull rates are not fantastic. I opened up a decent bit of Battle Styles, and I think the best thing I got was the Houndoom Gold. I think that was the best thing I got. I never got an alt art. I did get a couple of the golds. I think I got a rainbow. But I definitely feel like Battle Styles is one set. Now another set, this set that we're going to talk about next is not, or it is already sold out on the Pokemon Center website. We're talking about Brilliant Stars. Now, Brilliant Stars is one that I want to talk about because I feel like I have seen it growing, and I've seen it steadily growing. And I really like this feature on price charting. You can sort by biggest change. And first off, the biggest change is obviously going to be the Elite Trainer box, because that also sold out on the website with all of the crazy hype around the hobby. So that one kind of makes sense. It jumped from $50 all the way to where it is now because of it just selling out. But really, I want to look at the singles prices, and just some of these like really awesome trainer galleries. I feel like trainer galleries are where it's all at with Brilliant Stars. We've got the Sylveon VMAX, really phenomenal trainer gallery. It's been really jumping up in price, and the Umbreon trainer gallery has also been jumping up in price, but this one was already pretty expensive. We saw it, well, actually, no, it jumped from around $35 within the past like 3 months. So that's actually really impressive. I didn't even notice that. I thought that Umbreon was always kind of like more expensive, but no, that one's been jumping up. Sylveon VMAX, we could see here, $41, $47, $48, $38, $47. So I feel like this one's going to go up in price too, as well as the other Evolutions trainer galleries. So like all of these guys, I remember posting a short about 2 months ago, and it was like somebody gave me for free, they gave me a bunch of these trainer galleries to give away from Brilliant Stars, and I saw someone, they said, oh yeah, of course someone's going to give away their bulk, to give away to people. And at the time, these were worth about $2 to $3. I wouldn't consider that bulk. But it's just funny how that was like the stigma around it. Like that was the opinion, was like, oh, these are cheap cards that nobody wants. And really, I feel like they're actually really solid artworks. And I mean, the fact that you would have been able to get those for $2 to $3. Here's the Eevee trainer gallery. I just think that they're really great artworks, and the fact that you can buy these right now for, all of them for $10 or less, like, man, I mean, you might be looking at some really good upside potential within the next couple of years, because Brilliant Stars has steadily been growing. There's a couple other ones too. I think there's the Flareon. Not sure where the Flareon is right now, but here it is right here. Here's the Flareon. So I think it's the Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, and the Eevee. So it's just 4 of those trainer gallery cards. And then obviously there's the more expensive trainer galleries, which are these ones, like the Sylveon V, the Umbreon V, and then the VMAX versions, all trainer galleries as well, but those ones are a lot more expensive. But still, those ones have been growing too. I mean, this one was selling for $20. I actually had this card in a CGC 10. Couldn't sell it for $70 for the life of me. Now it's selling in a PSA 10 for $200. So I decided, I'm just gonna crack it out. I'm gonna crack it out, and I'm gonna send it in with PSA because I couldn't sell it for $70. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you see CGC slabs on the website, I mean, you might just have some upside potential if you want to just crack it out. Like seriously, I had it for $70 on the website. Couldn't sell it. So yeah, I'll take it in a PSA 10, sell it for $200. But yeah, that's an insane upside as well. For the price of 4 of these raw, is how much a PSA 10 is selling for. So that one's really great. Sylveon V, obviously that one is also hiking up in price. I just feel like a lot of these have been growing, and they're great artworks, and there's more going for this set as well. So whether you want to buy the ETBs, whether you want to buy the booster boxes, I feel like this set just has a lot of growth that it can go for. It also has a great Charizard. I mean, I'm surprised that this card hasn't been growing more recently. This is a great artwork. This is really awesome. And yeah, I mean, this card I feel like could easily, comparing it to these other sets, Lugia $265, Gengar VMAX $600, Giratina V $500. Like, I feel like this card could come up to like around the $300 to $400 price tag within the next year. So yeah, I feel like that would also increase the rest of the set cost. It would increase the booster box cost. So all of those things just makes me think, man, Brilliant Stars is a really solid investment, and I think that it has room for growth. That's my main takeaway with this video. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, I just wanted to keep it pretty short and sweet. I feel like those are 2 sets that have room for growth, and if you're looking for maybe something to buy because Prismatic Evolutions is impossible to find, Journey Together is going to be impossible to find probably. You know, if you just feel like, yeah, I'm just going to step back from the modern sets that are coming out, I feel like these are really great sets to look at, whether you want to just buy some singles or buy some booster boxes, or even buy some packs. I mean, you can still get a lot of these sets. I mean, you can still get a lot of these packs for a reasonable price. I mean, if you look at just the pack cost, you know, like you can still get the build and battle stadiums on the Pokemon Center website. You can get these three pack blisters for 20 bucks. You know, I just feel like a lot of these, like, yes, you're going to be paying about $5 per booster pack, sometimes a little bit more, but I still feel like, man, it's got a lot of great hits from it, and yeah, all of them seem to be going up in price. The hit rates are really phenomenal as well, just because you have the trainer galleries. That's pretty cool artwork, the Boltund. I really like the Arceus from this set as well. There's the Urshifu VMAX, which is funny, considering I was talking about battle styles as well. So, yeah, that is all for this video, guys. I really appreciate you. Let me know what you thought about this type of video. I used to do these types of videos all the time last year, but I started doing more vendor stuff, and that just occupied a lot more of my time. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 10K. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.